What a time to be a Path of Titans enjoyer. Literally 1 week since I made my last mod spotlight video. We've got a lot more mods to showcase and spotlight for you all. From weird but awesome fantasy creatures to Dimetrodon's animations and a whole lot more. We have a whole lot of stuff to go through, and if you are new, feel free to subscribe. But other than that, let's dive right into it. The Golugore is a fantasy creature made by an incredibly talented modeler and animator called Doc J. Someone who I've known for a while and can pretty much say that, yeah, he's really talented, and it's really cool to see him coming into the Path of Titans modding scene. The Golugore is a fantasy creature that looks like something straight from Monster Hunter games. It looks badass, and to make it even better, it's got two massive spikes protruding from its back, and it's got a very fluffy tail as well. Here are the 3 subspecies variants for this one, and due to the posing of it, it's really hard to see what the variants to the subspecies are, but it looks really nice, and obviously it's nice to see that it's got the subspecies variants done and completed for this mod. And of course, we've got the baby model, which looks really cool as well. It kind of looks like a baby honey badger, or a honey badger that's gone through Chernobyl and kind of just lived there all its life, creating one weird but crazy looking beast. And yeah, I don't know, it looks really cool. It's a nice baby model like that, and it does fit with the other model. I really want to see what the growth cycle is from baby to adult and see how the model seamlessly changes as it grows. I think that'll be a really cool thing to see. But yeah, this is a really cool fantasy creature, definitely something that I am excited for. But yeah, let me know your thoughts about this one in the comments down below. I'd love to know what you think about this one as well. Oh boy, the Acrocanthosaurus is something that I have been covering a lot. I'm pretty sure it's been in my last 3 mod spotlight videos, but there's a good reason for that, because the developers of this one are just sharing more and more good stuff with this mod, and it's getting better and better by the day. This is by far one of my most anticipated upcoming mods, and oh my god, I'm very excited for this one to come to the game. We have 3 brand new skins revealed for this creature, and let's just showcase them all, because they also have their patterns as well, the 3 patterns for these 3 skins. So the first one is Ossifrage, or Ossifrage, I don't know how to say that, Ossifrage, I'm not too sure, but it's a nice skin. It looks absolutely fantastic. There's a mix of blacks, whites, oranges, browns, and some darker oranges which are more reddy, and yeah, it looks really nice. The variants to this one as well are very detailed, and they change quite a bit, and that's a common theme with the variants to these skins. They change drastically, but still keep the central theme of the skin. The next one is the Quagga, which is obviously based off of a quagga, which is a nice little creature that exists nowadays, and if you don't know what it is, here's a picture of it. They're pretty cute. That being said, this is a simple and realistic skin, and it works really nicely and overall looks really cool. I like that mods like this get skins based off real animals, and some of them go down the mammal route with quaggas, zebras, and stuff like that. They always look really cool, especially when you've got the right people doing the skins. Yeah, it's really cool. It's really fantastic, and overall it's something that I think is really cool. I said cool about 3 times. Take a shot every time you hear me say cool. Yeah, you're probably going to be on the floor by the end of this video. But as I'm saying here, we've got to see the patterns of these skins as well, which look really nice as well. You thought I was going to say cool, but yeah, no, these skins are very cool, and the patterns are very nice as well. It's overall a really good little pattern and skin there. But my favorite one is the Gila, or the Gila. This, of course, is an incredible looking skin with blends of blacks and oranges, and if you know me, you know I go crazy for any skin that involves blacks and oranges, and this one is that one, and that's why it's my favorite right now. Look at it, and look at the different patterns, the way they're different and complex, but the complexity of these skins is insane. The person who's done these skins has put a lot of tender love and care into this, and it just makes for an incredible looking mod, an incredible looking animal, and yeah, that's really nice. I absolutely love it. Which one out of these skins is your favorite? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And on a final note, we also get an Acrocanthosaurus animation to showcase. This is the walk cycle, and it looks pretty neat. Let me know your thoughts about that as well. And now we're moving into another familiar face, and something that's getting a remodel. My favourite semi-aquatic demon is getting a remodel, and this is the Ophis. Firstly, here is the sculpt of the remodel. This was showcased in March, early in March. I didn't showcase it in my last video, that was a mod spotlight, but it's here today. I actually wasn't aware of it until I saw someone send me it, so yeah, kudos to you. Speaking of its head, of course, we get to see the head of the model as well, and look at the detail on this. Finally, they're showing the detail off. This one was recently shown, pretty much it was shown like yesterday or 2 days ago, but yeah, look at the detail on it, look at every scale, the bony parts of it and the details on those parts as well, but look into its eyes as well. Those eyes have some nice details on them, even though it's quite hard to see. I really like what they're doing with this remodel for the Ophis. The Ophis is one of my favorite mods out there, especially one of my favorite fantasy creatures, so yeah, I can't wait to see this one. But speaking of primordial tyrants, because we're covering them already, we're going to have a look at some updates to their Quetzalcoatlus. So let's showcase that one as well. Firstly, here is the full model of the Quetz. I'm just going to dive right into it. This one doesn't have the proper textures on it. However, the next couple images showcase it with proper full textures on it. I love the detail on it. Firstly, let's just dive into this one. This is an image of it with full textures, and it looks really nice. I like how it looks fuzzy as well, like the way the detail and texturing on the skin makes it look like it's got a little bit of fuzz and fluff on it, but doesn't technically have that fuzz and fluff on it as a model itself. And it's really cool. When you see the other poses of it, it looks derpy with the way it's got really skinny arms, but that's just how these creatures look, and it's what you'd expect from a massive pterosaur like this. The detail on the model is great, it's incredible. I love that they show every single detail, and when you have a look at the wings, you can see that detail even more. With the detail on the wings, every little kind of scratch, marking, groove in the skin, wrinkle, all of that is just visible on these models, and it's really nice to see. Great work to whoever is modeling this one. It's going really well, and I can't wait to see this one in the game. There's also a size comparison of it somewhere compared to Thalassodromeus. If I can find it, I'll put it on the screen. If I can't, it sadly won't. But yeah, it's one that does showcase the size difference. It's going to be a big pterosaur. Speaking of something that's going to be pretty cool, Dimetrodon. Let's talk about that. So the Dimetrodon is getting the progress and the love, and it looks like there is some good potential that the Dimetrodon mod has now got access, or the developers of the mod might have access to the dev kit, because they've got the rig and animation of what looks like Megalania, which I think is a good idea because it saves a lot in the animation phase. You know, I'd rather get the mods out and show the mods rather than the mod developers having to shell out a lot of money to get an animator to animate like over 100 animations for these creatures. There are a lot of animations for these creatures, so I'm glad that they're able to get the rig from Megalania and use that. Which does mean that we get to see some of the animations showcased. One of the roars gets showcased, and I must say the Megalania animations look good on this, but it also means that we have to see the best animation possible for a Dimetrodon, and that is the Megalania animation where it stands on the back of its legs. And yeah, I'm just going to showcase the image that the developer of this one showcased. It's hilarious, and I really hope that this comes to the game. We also get to see a size comparison between Megalania and Dimetrodon. You can see that Dimetrodon is a lot bigger, which as well is nice to see, and it just gives a scale here. It's going to be similar to Megalania, probably a little bit better. Won't have the venom, but probably will do more raw damage, and that's probably how it's going to go. Anyways, let's get into the final thing, and that is a Trello board for Divine Beasts. So the Divine Beasts mod team have showcased some stuff here, and it showcases all of the upcoming mods that they're working on, as well as the ones that they've already made. For example, Carcharodontosaurus, which is right here, and Zucheng Tyrannus, which is right here, and Acrocanthosaurus, which is right here as well, and finally Compy, which is right here. But we get to see the other upcoming mods that are coming to this mod as well, and there are quite a few that are in the works at the moment. Yeah, there's quite a few coming, so we can talk about all of these. The first one, and probably the next mod that's coming up, is Edmontosaurus. As you can see, very nice mod. This is something that I've spoke about before, and it looks like, by the looks of things, one skin, a fair few animations to go, couple sounds, and then it's done. And it's quite exciting to speak about. The next one after that is Ampelosaurus, which I think is an interesting looking model. It looks very skinny, But yeah, I'd love to know what you guys think about that one as well. It looks like there are some stuff going on here with the model. They need the subspecies. Sounds have not started yet. Animations, quite a bit to go, like lots. Icons and skins as well. Then you have the Dinosaurs mod for the Divine Beasts gang. This one also has quite a bit to go as well, but we move on to have a look at some of the other cool upcoming creatures that are coming to this mod. So Giganotosaurus, and that mod looks terrifying. Look at those eyes. That's scary. That's like nightmare fuel. As you can see, there's still quite a bit to go with that one. Same with the killer whale. It seems like the killer whale might be coming after the Giganotosaurus. Obviously, animations haven't started yet, icons haven't been done, sounds haven't been done. There's a lot there to be done, but skins and models have been done for that one. Albertosaurus will be coming off after that, and looks like it's still got a long way to go. Followed up by Mutaborosaurus, which is another interesting looking creature, and it looks pretty adorable. I love its little like big nostrils there. It's quite cute. Still got a long way to go with that one, but of course there are still quite a few creatures to go. After that, you've got the Antarctic blue whale. Very blurry picture right there, but there's still a lot there to be done. However, this mod team is working on some other mods as well that don't have pictures. I'm just going to move my webcam so I can briefly showcase and talk about them. First one is Housecaraptor. Then we've got Herrerasaurus. Then they're bringing Zupasaurus, Northosaurus, and Beelzebufo. I don't know if I say that right. Beelzebufo, whatever the hell you say, however you pronounce it. This is a big frog, and that's going to be the very interesting and exciting thing that I can't wait to see. Northosaurus is one of the ones as well that I'm very excited for, but I'm also excited to see how Housecaraptor will be and what the model will look like. But of course, so far, these ones do not have any models. There's a lot coming with this mod pack. As you can see, there's a lot of exciting creatures to come. Edmontosaurus, Ankylosaurus, Dinosaurs, Giganotosaurus, Killer Whale, Albertosaurus, Mutaborosaurus, the Blue Whale, Housecaraptor, Herrerasaurus, Zupasaurus, Northosaurus, Beelzebufo. There's a lot coming. And let me know your thoughts about these ones in the comments down below. I'd love to know what you think, because it's going to be quite exciting. But yeah, that's all that. Let me know what you think. There we have it, everybody. Let me know your thoughts about all of this in the comments down below. If you are new, though, of course, feel free to subscribe. There are a lot of mods coming, and by the looks of it, there might be another mod spotlight video coming in the next week or so, so we'll have to check that out in the future. Let me know your thoughts about all of this, everybody, though, and of course, if you are new, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a great day. Peace.